Here we go. Alrighty, hello to all of my viewers on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else that we are. I am not as sick as I was the other day, so this is going to be an amazing stream. Just make sure music is not too loud. Alrighty. So much to do tonight. We are finishing 2.55, which I believe we are really close to doing, which means a lot of shit is going to happen that is setting up Heavensward, which we'll be doing Friday is when I'll start Heavensward. Let me think, what else? Oh god, this is like probably the most high stakes stream that I have done in a very long time. I am so excited to finish A Realm Reborn. So, more or less what's going to happen tonight is we are going to finish A Realm Reborn, obviously. There is a few, I believe, trials that I have to do soon for prerequisites to actually finish the story, so we'll end up doing those. There is a high chance this stream is going to be pretty long, and longer than our usuals, but we got this. It's going to be so exciting. I actually have a lot of news regarding other stuff, too, that we get to talk about. Tomorrow, Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity is coming out. Oh, oops. Hello. Don't mind my free company house. Forgot that I despawned here. Hi, puppy. So, yeah, this will be a very hype and exciting stream. I'm so glad to have all of you with me tonight. This is big, very big moment. Let's go ahead and remember how to play this game. Because I'm just hitting buttons. Alrighty, so right now, I believe I have done a lot since the last stream. Again, last stream I believe we finished 2.4. I have already done 2.5. So I believe we are about halfway done with 2.55. Let me double check before I go to make sure I'm correct here. So let me go ahead and pop. So we should have currently we are on 2.55 right here. And so we have these Crystal Tower quests, I believe, which are these 4 that I don't know if I've done any of them. It is very possible that I have and I'm wrong. But so we'll be doing these. I am currently, I believe we're somewhere over here. Let's double check. So we are on an allied perspective, which is... I'm blind, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more before I think we have to do these. Yeah, the requirement will block players at a time to every purpose. And then we'll do all these, and then we'll finish these up before the end of stream. And then we'll be on to Heavensward. I am so excited. I am so hype for this. It's gonna be a great day, a great stream. Alrighty, let's go ahead and you don't get to see. There we go. Also go ahead and turn down the game a little bit. It's kind of loud. Just double check, making sure you all could hear it though still. Let me know, make sure everything is working before we continue. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I believe we're going straight to the Ishgardian War between Ishgard and Dorvania, or Drovania? I could be saying that wrong. Very possible. So let's go do that, shall we? Straight to Camp Dragonhead we go. I'm gonna assume that they don't just let us into Ishgard now. I believe that is only will happen in Heavensward, so I'm curious on how this works. I would like it if my chair's like rolling away. What the fuck? Let's see, where do we gotta go? More or less straight toward Foundation. Fire wheels. Fire wheels. Did I go right past it? Oh, okay, it's right there. Hello, Marceline. You are the appointed captain of the Heavensward contingent. Then welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. Alrighty then. So it seems that the goal here, instead of them coming, because I believe Dravania in itself, yeah, is up here, which we go to at some point. I was unaware of that. So instead of them coming this way, they're coming like around to toward this instead. All right, that's fair. Alrighty then. So they're heading toward this instead of Ishgard. Okay. I guess that works. Let me just sneak around to Foundation. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Let me just sneak around the gates. There we go. Wait, can I actually do that? That's just I guess I could do that. Unless there's something, maybe I get stuck up here. Now I'm confused. What the fuck? No, it's just a wall. Darn. We tried. Hello? Oh, hello. What are you guys doing here? Well, how are you guys already all defeated? This sucks. I don't even have the power of the lightning. Like, this is some bullshit. I've actually been playing this a lot on console recently. I think this may be the best console MMO, which I might get crucified for saying out loud. I genuinely think that nothing beats this experience. Even ESO or New World, like this game is amazing. It feels great compared to so many. Oh, hello, reinforcements. It's like, what's happening? Why are we just standing here? It's like a jump scare, apparently. Ooh, my back is killing me today. So now we have to defeat more of them. Guys, you should not need all my help, okay? You guys were all warriors before I ever came along. Excuse me, Mr. Brock. Very lovely name he got there. Holy shit. You know, now that the congestion's gone, now all I got is constant cough. At least I can talk. At least we got some words. On Saturday, I was not doing that. Hello, dragons. Oh, shit. I didn't even have to kill this guy. He wasn't even part of it. You know, this week overall is a very, very exciting week. Not even just like for FF14, but like Twitch, just the streaming in general. Tomorrow we'll be playing Visions of Eternity. The new patch comes out, I believe, right. So the stream will be very early tomorrow in the day. Wednesday and Thursday will also be Guild Wars 2 days. I don't know what all we'll do. Most likely just patch content. Then Friday, we will be back with Heavensward. Saturday is Variety Day, so we will be doing... I have been told that I should play Hollow Knight. That'll be an interesting experience, I think, because I am not good at video games. So, yeah, this week will be very exciting. What, were you just waiting back here? Like, what the fuck? Worst Final Fantasy 14 player right here. This whole throat thing really needs to go away. I'm so tired of being sick. I feel like of all the patches that we've done in the past 2 weeks, I've just been sick for. Hopefully by tomorrow we're feeling a lot better, especially for the next Vision of Eternity patch with Guild Wars 2. So, no, yeah, this week is going to be very fun. I'm very excited for all the stuff I will be doing this week, especially, you know, starting Heavensward on Friday. I'm trying to think what else I will be doing this week. A few things we do have to go do in this stream, though, is react to the new map trailer and The Only Way, because I actually didn't. I have been very bad at paying any attention to Guild Wars 2 stuff over the past like few weeks. So I didn't know that the next patch was coming until 3 days ago. So I've been waiting to watch the trailer. I'm very excited for the next part of the Guild Wars 2 story. But we won't be streaming it much this week. Tomorrow will be a very long stream, and then we'll kind of be shorter streams throughout the week. And then we'll be back to Heavensward, so... I would like to stop dying. I'm going to try my hardest to be as entertaining tonight, as well as save my vocal cords. that is our goal. That is our stream goal. Sir, my wishes to prepare you for the siege of Ishgard. Okay. Prepare me. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgments lie the steps of faith. A great bridge of stone that leads directly... Okay, well, I didn't talk fast enough. See if I can read the next one. We got this. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outermost ward. I did it in time! I didn't know I could do that. I'm just being, Oh god, sticky keys! I forgot about that. I don't think I've triggered that in years. I don't remember the last time I triggered sticky keys. I thought I had that turned off. That's how long ago that was. Holy shit. Hi, Yida. Do you finally understand how things work? I trust you are ready then. Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Level sync is in fact. To war! Oh, that's a big guy. Oh. Well, that's not terrifying at all. Also, the fact that this isn't a trial feels odd. It feels like it should be a trial. Okay, so we're on the opposite side. Okay. Protect the holy sea of Ishgard. We must fight to protect. Okay. Hi, Strolla. And Thancred. Why are you the only ones that I know here? Ah! War!
Let's finish this quickly, shall we? I can make it quick.
It's actually really cool, actually. No, I understand why it's not a trial now. This is so cool. This feels like you're like going, like you're in the back. Like this is the end of the run. This makes a lot more sense for like the war that they're kind of going. Who got severely wounded? What the fuck? You know, this is awesome. This might be easily the... I didn't think about how well this worked until now. Guys, we are stuck in the painful attack. This is what I thought it said. Everyone, fall back now. I literally cannot move. Fall back and avoid missteps to stall. Okay. Yeah, we'd like not to burn to ashes.
Ether, to me.
What? Oh, that was smart. Good job, you strolled up. You did something right for once. This is awesome. This is exactly what I expected it to be. I love it. This is, yeah, I love this. This is easily the best duty that I've done so far. Apparently that's all I can say though, so might as well just focus and try not to die. Ow. Holy shit. I'm really tired of this sickness. Ow. Oh no. The first ward has been breached. Okay, we can fall back. Oh, yeah, fall back. Of course, it could never be so easy. Guys, hey, stop trying to throw fireballs at me. Very disrespectful. What the shit?
No holding back.
Ah! No fireballs. The amount of men we're losing. not great. Oh, hi, Pavelimo. I didn't even know you were here. This is easily defense on the end as well. Lovely. I did not know that. Thank you, Seven Quest. I'm very bad at this game, I've learned. Yeah, I definitely, one of the things I really need to learn, hopefully soon, is like the roleplay rotation and such. That was no fair. You guys all ran before I even had the chance. The NPCs knew the next move before I did. Oh, and he's destroyed the barrier. Damn it. Holy shit. I've never been this focused. Oh shit. Damn it. So surviving in this is not gonna be easy, it seems. Should we cheap out? I think I should probably do it a little bit easier. That's a very long duty that gives me way too many chances to fail. We got this. Come back. I just cannot believe I just walked almost directly into that, but that's okay. Oh shit. Run!
To me.
Alrighty, one. Alright. Hoping me getting stuck behind that would help. Alright, we got this. It was a lot harder of a battle than I expected it to be. I guess it does make sense. It is a dragon. Yep, there it goes. Let's get the fuck out of here. I guess not. I guess we still have attack damage. I didn't realize that. There we go. Now there's this one back. actually realizing, do I have to fix this? I don't think I actually changed my stream title from Fridays on Twitch, so I think I have to fix that. Oops. Probably not a great thought to have while I'm fighting for my life, but that's sad. Ow! What the fuck? Go. Thank you, healer. Okay, we still got good barrier strength. We got this. We got this. I believe in us. Shit. Don't you damn it! Damn it, Bishop! Let's go. Ah! The last ward of well, as long as they don't drop fire directly on me and I die, that would be great. Yes, sir, Papa Limo. I don't think I've ever been this focused on anything in this game so far, besides probably the Shiva fight of the other day. That was awesome. Yeah, hold absolutely nothing back. Word. Hurry, we must end this now. He still has so much health left. I wonder if I do fail it if I don't do enough damage. That doesn't sound right, but it's very much possible. Shit. Wait, where do I go? Oh, no. Nice resolve. It's now or nothing. Defeat Bishop for the Knights. So I have to, yeah, so it is damage thing. I gotta hurry up and kill this fucker. Okay, let's do this. We got this. Oh, he's continuous breathing and they all have to hold him back. Okay. That's not good. We got this. Woo! I'm praying that we got this. I believe in us. I'm like at the edge of my seat doing this. We got this. 60%. 5. %. We're almost there. Woo! Whoa. Fuck yeah! I was so close. I was so close. GG's, holy shit. Ooh. We saved Ishgard temporarily. Yippee! One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. Oops. It's way too fast now. Oops. Oh. I don't like her. Wow. That was crazy. Wow. Honestly, easily the best duty I've done so far. Okay, I know things are gonna get better Friday when we actually do start out Heavensward, but still, that was hard to forget. That was phenomenal. I mean, at the edge of my seat the whole time. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, hello. We get voice acting. We do not. Commander, there we are. Oh, it's still going way too fast. Fuck. No, I wanted to go. Fuck. Shit. Well, I have officially broken my text speed. Because of Steam Overlay, I cannot actually shift tab backwards. Wait, maybe I can? Oh, there we go. Okay. I fixed it. Must have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ashians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. Aww. Speak with Minfilia at the Rising Stones. Back to the Rising Stones we go. Wow, that was, yeah, no, I can't get over how good that was. That was awesome. Walking into a wall, don't mind me. Dun, 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 I am back. Spell speed, skill speed. Achievement unlocked. Broken bridges. Administrative design. You must be wary, Oreos, and now may very well be your only chance to. Antecedent. What? Hi, Tatru. You can't even, like, you're like the size of this desk. The fact that you have to stand all the way back there for us to see you. Aw, the little wave she gave you was so adorable. I love Tatru so much. Pretty sure Lalafels are just like the sweetest. Or the most evil. It depends. An invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast. Oh, Nanamo's been acting very weird. I guess we're gonna go see Nanamo. Yeah, poor Moon. I miss Moon already. Tatru is suspicious by her absence. Where is Tatru? Wait, what? Tatru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Search for Tatru and Revenant's toll. Tatru, what the fuck is happening? What is going on, Tatru? Tataru. Where are you? Where did my favorite little Lalafell go? I think we found Tataru's cousin, Tataroga. That's funny. I love that. Where are you at, Tataru? Very odd. Okay, so he didn't say anything about her? Tataru, where are you? Oh, you're up there. Oh, why did she look so sad? Tataru! What's wrong? What the fuck is wrong with you? What happened? Yeah, so poor thing. Oh, Oreo, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Benfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Oreos. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything. What? Tataru, what's going on, Tat? Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on, Tataru? Alright, Tataru. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I haven't hesitated to approach the subject, but with all the recent excitement, Oreos made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, and you have certainly earned the rest, but I suspect that lying in bed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers of the Crystal Braves, the Cheyennes are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Horibolder and Coltonet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I, too, should acquire the power to defend myself, and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. What's with the smile? Whoa, hey. No! Tataru, you can't! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help it, Descendant? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot probably defend the scholars and trust to our protection without the aid of the slumber guard. Okay. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Descendant. I take my leave of you. Tataru! What? Why is Tataru want to become a bodyguard? No, you're too innocent. You don't need to see the things that I see, Tataru. No! An unexpected ambition. Where we are needed. Well, wait, why are they both flames? Wait. So, where we are needed is next. So I guess if you want to skip the Tataru stuff, I'm gonna assume you can do this one now? Interesting, though. Interesting enough. We're not gonna do that, though. The power to defend oneself. Tatsuro has ever been full of surprises. Now I think on it, I do recall Yuringer mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanemia. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild and lives of the Mensa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well. It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. Yeah! What the fuck? What the fuck, Tataru? What are you doing? Why do you want to be an adventurer? This is adorable. Good for you, but no, I don't want it. No, no, no. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh. Tacharu! You look adorable in your little arcade. Look, what? What the fuck? What are you doing? Mars, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mr. Tub behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Oh, okay, bye. What the fuck? This is so fast. She grew up so fast. What the shit? I love this for her. So you are acquainted with our newest member. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanemia. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and she goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one of all arcanists are expected to complete. She wants me to supervise. Okay. Do it. Alright, Tataru. You're gonna be the greatest arcanist in the history of arcanists. I believe in you. I believe in Tataru. I think we all believe in Tataru. If anyone's going to be an arcanist, it would be Tataru. The best, of course. Beat him with a backdraft, gut him with a gust, deck him with a downburst. Go, Cabarnacle, go! What is she singing? Oh, are those crates I spy? Aha, and this was the true test, but we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? That is definitely not the true test. Carbuncle? What an amazing first trial you did there, Tataru. Oh my lord. Yeah, that was about as expected. Honestly, I know I can skip this, but I don't want to. I love this, like, kind of side story, honestly. I should have known you'd come, Oreos. You needn't say a word, your face is all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Sniffle, betrayed by my own Carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I would inform Mistress of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanimia, like so much else, is beyond me. Aw. No, I believe in you, Tataru. You can do it. No. No, Tataru. No, you don't need to go. I believe in you. It's so sad. What is happening in Limsa? Holy shit. Tataru, I believe in you. You got this, okay? I'm gonna make sure that you keep your job. Abysmally, as Oreos will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong is you. Completely and utterly unqualified. I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not permit you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of fundamentals of Arcanimia. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yes, I would. I could nod to that one. You are too kind, mistress. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Aww. But I can't go back to the writing stone without something to show for my time away. But I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. What I'm here for. Kinda tired of all the wars. Let's go. Look how beautiful Custody Soul was. Oh my god. Having a great day at the beach, Tataru? Yes, this is it. This is where the man of the drowning wrench told me to look. There is a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also converted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. Okay, well, I guess here we go. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to jump down. Wow, the water's pretty. Imagine water being pure and looking like this. I've never seen that. What the fuck? I have never seen that show up on my screen and look like that. That was different. Not gonna question it though. I'm gonna assume that just means that's a higher end fate. I've never seen that before. Sure, I'll keep watch where you work. You done? Are you... Tataru, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I need to go over here. Oh, that's why. I'm like, I've just been standing there. I have entered a sanctuary. I have left a sanctuary. I have entered a sanctuary. I have left a sanctuary. I have entered. I have left. I have entered. I have left. I have entered. I am a child at heart, I think. Actually, this one's not dying. Come on. Please die faster. Shit, this thing really is, like, tanky. He's eating all of my damage. Die. Tataru, look at the shit that I do for you. Now I have to fight two of them? Thank you, Ambler. Okay, Pazziroso. I didn't realize he nodded to me. Aww. Every week I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. Aw, Tataru! It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people in a way. Right, well, I wasn't keeping Fulham waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Minzian markets. Okay. Well, cool. Good for you, Tataru. I'm so proud of you. Wow. Just stand there? Aww. She's so adorable. I love her so much. What? What's up with that smile? Also, you're gonna drown. Back to the rising stones we go. So I do believe that we are almost to the point where I have to do those trials. So I guess we'll see. Yep, so now we're actually on where we are needed. So let me go ahead and double check. Yep, we have 2 more before I have to do all those trials. Generous to a fault, I thank you, Oreos. Now it seems only fair that I explain the importance of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Fair enough. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, so we asked the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Horribolder and Culturate were to act as 2 such escorts, as was a 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer, we didn't learn that earlier, so now I guess we're that adventurer? Okay, well, I guess I'll do that for you, Menphilia. I guess. Is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll help you out, man. I guess. Okay. Camp Tranquil as we speak. Okay. You fucking weirdo. Alrighty, with that, I will be right back. Should be about 10-15 minutes, and we will continue with the story, do the trials, all that kind of stuff. I promise not to be on for too long. But yeah. Actually, I'll see if I can find a good video to put on while I'm gone, but till then. let's get back into it. Woo, okay. Woo. So, where were we at? So, we have about, I believe, 6 more quests in total. Not very many. Let me double check, actually. Let's go ahead and, pop. Oh, yep, I guess that's all I had to do. So, and here we got, so we are currently on where we are needed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, plus these 3 crystal tower quests right here. So with that, we still have a lot to do. A lot to do, and things are gonna get very good very quickly. So I'm very excited. This will be a very, very exciting stream, and the rest of the stream, obviously. So let's just get right into it because I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to be done with the Realm Reborn. I think that's where I'm going with this. Fuck. I'd like it if my throat would stop being awful, though. That would be a great plus. Fire wheels. I forgot to do. Let's put this back up. Oops. To actually see your guys' chat. That would be great. Oh, got my eye. Oh, fuck. How'd that happen? Oh my lord. There we go, now I can actually see. There we go. Alrighty. I shall stand guard. Hey, why are you guys trying to mess with her? Oh, perfect. I didn't even see him. Are you happy now, dumb scholar? I'm kidding. I see we both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Oh my lord. Ooh, I thought I was the nerd. Ow. Right about here, yes. Okay, I'll guard you. Oh, hello. no way. Oh, and he's dead. Bye-bye, Scholar. Sorry. Sorry, Wasp, I didn't even mean to hit you. Oh, Wisps, sorry. It's different. Oh, I'm gonna end up hitting all of them. This is some bullshit. This is why I'm only using no AoE attacks. Only physical damage this time. I do not. We don't want to hydrate. What if I just want to, you know, die of, I don't know, more water? I'm trying to open the bottle with one hand and it's not working. You're welcome. Why are there more of you? Come over here. Come here. I don't want to fight anything unnecessarily. Move, turtle. Are you happy now, Scholar? Are you good? Are you done with your damn measurements? Oh, thank God. It was a dungeon. Among our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's front. How about I don't? How about no? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to export you anyway. I mean, escort you. I don't wanna. Have you die on your way there? It actually can fly higher. Look at that. Stop yelling at me. It's like anytime I go up, it says that, but like, clearly, that is not true. If I have to fight things for you again, we're gonna... Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Why is my fan talking? Don't buy Temu fans, guys. They talk, apparently. I'm hoping you guys couldn't hear that over my mic, but you never know. Oh, thank God. I don't have to play anything. It's still markedly lower than the historical measure taken near the end of the 6th astral era. Could be present of a primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else? Where are you going, buddy? Oh. Okay. Something else? Shia, sorry, come here. I need you. I'm coming. I'm running. That's a dead man. Wait. That guy. I've seen that guy. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. Oh. There you are, Oreos. Hori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Oh, shit. So I gutted like a hog, but not by one. No, these wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operators in this area. What cause had Wilrid to come here? Oh, this is Wilrid. I remember he disappeared. Well, what should we do? Yeah, what should we do? We will see this college protection, Oreos. Okay, I'll go warn everybody. Yeah, I should probably go tell Minfilia about this. That is not good. That is not a good thing. That is not great at all. Back to the Rising Stones we go. So now I think it's gonna make me do the trials now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I mean, after I finish this, after I turn it in. But I believe it'll force me to do all three before we can continue. Yeah, things did not end well, Minfilia. Ugh. Wilrid's dead. Wilrid dead? Mayhap murdered by the 12? How could that be? I will send word to Alpha Noyes once. He'll want to conduct a full investigation and send a word to Wilrid's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this and why? But I am sorry, Oreo. Doubtless this weighs heavy on your heart, and we have already imposed upon you so much. Pray take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparations as the banquet draws near. Should other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is the time to heed their call. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. Yep, Crystal Tower's quest series may be undertaken by speaking with the Outlandish Man and Revenant Stoll. Okay. Fair enough. Now we gotta do the Crystal Tower series. Honestly, depending on how long they take, we might even be able to finish 2.5 tonight. I just pray that we can. Outlandish men, here I come. There he is. Hello, outlandish man. Legacy of a Lag. An oddly guarded man, as Rivers told, has some information which might be of interest to an experienced adventurer. I am experienced. Do I know you? Ah, unless I am very much mistaken, you are the framed adventurer who bested the Guardian Empire General, are you not? The great Oreo cookies himself! Amazing, and more than a little stupendous. Okay. Reward not unless the keen knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk, a single misstep could cost you your life. Oh, fine. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? Let's fucking do it. Speak with Rambrose. Where? Okay. Let's go speak to Rambrose. Hi, Rambrose. Why, if it isn't Oreo Cookies himself? Yeah. Honestly, no. I'm sorry. I know all you FF14 players are gonna kill me for skipping cutscenes. That's okay though. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden. Oh, hi, Sid. I haven't seen you in a while. Very deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval, which accompanied the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in as all its splendor, a gleaming sphere of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Oh. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancient's wisdom. Unfortunately, the entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. Oh. These defenses take the storm of statues, carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen, the 8 sentinels, as the sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Okay. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? I have been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. Okay, let's do it. Hi, Sid! My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. I can do that! Let's fucking do it! Woohoo! If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. Aww. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. Okay. Let's do it. Whoa, okay. Survey the designated location on Old Guillermo Mines. Okay. Okay, so these actually are, I had to look into this, so the Crystal Tower raid series is actually a raid series. That's what I thought. Alliance raids each lasting about 20 minutes. So yeah, we should have no issue completing these tonight. Let's just hope that we can also complete 2.55 tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Apparently queue times aren't too bad either because they're in the daily roulette. Or the duty roulette. Or daily roulette. I don't remember what it said. This is a very disgusting place. I don't think I've been here before. Guys, the water is green. The water's not supposed to be green. Oh no, I have been here before. Never mind. Shit, I guess we're doing our first raids tonight. It might not be my first, actually. Now that I think about it, it might not be. There's probably others I've had to do for the MSQ. I don't remember, though. I could be wrong. Do-do-do. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, we've been here before. I'm actually kind of scared to do my first raid. But I guess my first raid. I don't think I've done any Alliance raids already. I would like to think I haven't. But there's probably one in around the world somewhere. Do, do, do. Ow. Honestly, these being my first raids, probably not the best idea to be doing them on stream, but that'll be interesting. I'm very bad at this game, as we've learned. This will be very entertaining, and I will feel bad for everybody I'm probably going to ruin the experience for. Alright, so there's more locations we have to look at. So I would assume we have to look at some of the Nuska, then Oan, and then the Black Shroud as well. once we're done with this quest, I'll be taking about like a 20-ish minute break to prepare for the rest of the stream, make some dinner. Probably be, so about like 10-15 minutes or so we'll do that, and I'll find a recent video to play. Come on over here, buddy. Come here. So I don't have to fight that guy over there. Damn it. Oh, this one's actually worth it, so maybe not. Maybe... Oh. Okay, maybe I guess I don't have to go to... I honestly thought that both these would be in Ul'dah. Hello, I'm here to get your crystal. So please just hand it over. You know, we don't gotta fight. But if you want to, you know, I am the Warrior of Light, so you're not gonna win. So, you might as well just hand it over. Well, yep, I guess that's all we had to do there. Dun, 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 dun. I got all the crystals. You're welcome. Alrighty. Now we have to deliver payment to the Ether Sun. Okay. Let's do it. Let me go ahead and check to see. Okay. So, looks like what we'll be doing. It's pretty simple. Okay. I can actually show you this off after we get where we need to go. Closest to the goldsmiths. Oh wow. Ah, Master Cookies! Welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Yes, I am Master Cookies. Come on, there must be something you do. Without the sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. Hi, Biggs. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I've explained, the need of sand any question is already spoken for. Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose maybe I could do with a midday meal for a year or two. Why is it too long? What brings you here, then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? Well, now, this is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many go clicking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the blooming ether sand, aren't you? Well, I can't deny the elegant civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else, see? Well, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing teeth, we've managed to pull together a prototype of crystal-powered propulsion system. Ooh. Sure, you can come with us, Biggs. I think Sid would love to have you. Alright, let me go ahead and let's go and... So, what we have, and zoom in here, so we're on currently, I believe, on Performance of Ages. I could be wrong, let's see. Oh no, a time for, or sanding it down, okay. Which is supposed to be, I actually don't even see it on here, no, oh no, it's the second one, okay. So we have 3, and then this is the first raid, I believe? Yep, this is the first Alliance raid. And then you continue with this quest, and then we do Circus Tower, and then the World of Darkness, and then the last part. And then we're ready to continue the MSQ. Okay. Cool. We got this, guys. We got this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, damn. Go rescue Wedge. Oh, god damn it, Wedge. How'd you manage this one? She probably just told me. I am very much skipping through stuff right now. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck? Wedge, what the shit did you get yourself into? Oh, can I get... Come on. How did this happen, Wedge, huh? How did you end up here? What the fuck? Come on, Wedge. How could I be so stupid sneaking into a bandit's lair? It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm gonna die for it. No, that's okay, Wedge. I'm here to save you. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back. Hi. Oreos, is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore the smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen ether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research. As it happens, it was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff. Before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Wedge. You'll find ether sand in my seed? Yes. Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend, Oreos. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. Oh, my lord, Wedge. I'll never understand how you manage the things that you manage. Come on, how'd you see me? How'd I dodge that? I almost got that without even while they were attacking me. Well, welcome in, Zoxin. It's all good. We're about to be doing our first alliance range. Very exciting stuff. Yes, that's it. I must return to my workshop and tell Biggs. Oh yeah, we're going on a mission with us, so, yeah, no, that ain't happening. Let's go on an adventure! Back to Mordana we go. Where I was supposed to go. I'm just so used to having to run in there. I don't have to go in there at all. You no longer need to fear by fire and death. Yay! I'd prefer not to die from fire and death. It'd be great. You had help from Biggs and Wedge? Yes, I did. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, eh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It'll be good to have them around. Yeah, Sid. so now, let's see. So we have one more before the raid itself, so we'll do these ones, and then I'll be back. I'll go make dinner, and then we shall do the raids, which means we'll be here for a while, it seems. There is a high chance we won't do them all tonight, because I do have to be up early to stream tomorrow, so we'll see what we can do. Hello, Gridania. Dun 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 dun. But I'm very excited to do the Crystal Tower. I don't know if I should be excited. I haven't really looked into the Crystal Towers, and I probably should have done that before stream today. But I'm very hyped. Oh my. Disembodied voice. Ah, no, you'll never spy me from here. For the time being, at least, you'll have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. Okay. As I told you, the water-blessed material you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of stand with you, the wind touch variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Whoa, do you mean to daily here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. Oh, my lord. The secession is turning. Nobody there. Bravo, that was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all the thoughts of each stand slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congrats, the wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entire entertainment will be waiting for you to the east in a clearing within Proud Creek. I don't trust this guy at all. This, I believe, currently what's playing is the Warframe soundtrack for 1999 specifically. This is the Great Despair. Okay. Where'd my drink go? Oh. Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of putting the ore from Earth's gift into ether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Oh, thus it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Who the fuck? What? Okay then. Fire wheels. Hello, Rambros. Here you go. Here you go. You brought both. I shall have Master Garland and begin work on the crystals immediately. Okay. There you go. There, that should do the trick. Yippee! Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Oreo here is the one who should be doing the thanking. Or, you know, you should be thanking. I was like, wait, what? Why should I be thanking you? You can't go without us, Chief. Oh, hi, Biggs and Wedge. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that at all. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get this ready while they're yapping. Okay, I just actually opened BattleNet. Oopsies. There we go. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Trying to see what we should throw on while I'm making... Did I not say we would meet again? Oh, hi. I believe an introduction is order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Baldesign. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Grahatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. Sure, why not? I guess I could do that. Noah? This is the name I've chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Sons of Giant Quinnock, can we? And we must have a memorable upholding of our venture. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical. And so it does, technically. Oh my lord. Alright, I got that ready now. Alrighty, so I will be back shortly with, hopefully dinner. While I'm gone, I will play, I chose a Rinnin video. I was gonna choose one of mine, but, I don't really have any good FF14 ones currently, so, that we haven't already watched on stream while I've been back. So, we're gonna do that in a moment. Let me go ahead and, get this ready. Transition over. We're going to leave this on with a Rinnin. This should be a very fun watch while I am gone. I will be back soon.
It's the small things.
Endwalker was just such an unforgettable expansion.
Sometimes we'd get kicked out, they'd lock the house.
Endwalker is approaching its conclusion after, at the time of recording, 818 days. There's around half a year left until Dawn Trail releases, and aside from the impending Final Fantasy XVI collaboration event, we are not going to be getting much in the way of content updates until the next expansion hits. For many, this is a period in their Final Fantasy XIV hobby for catch-up, for tackling side content, or for a break. More than that though, I think it's a good time for reminiscing and reflecting on the experiences of the last 2 years. I love hearing those stories of moments that will be remembered forever, of players and their proudest victories. You can always tell by the way they speak that they're smiling while discussing those memories. And honestly, I can't get enough of them. So, today, I asked 100 content creators about their absolute best memories during the last few years of FF14, what they're most looking forward to in Dawn Trail, and how much they can bench. Okay, maybe that last one's a little bit made up. Just as a little disclaimer, I did contact 100 creators, that much is true. In fact, I actually contacted 103. Now 100 creators didn't reply. The number that got back to me and recorded something was around 45-ish. Now that's pretty good, honestly, I think. I was pretty taken aback at the number of people that both knew who I even was and were willing to take time out of their day to record something for me. Turns out that a lot of people have pretty busy lives and either didn't end up being able to record something or flat out don't award me, and that's alright. So now, me, you, and some of those creators that have dedicated so much time to this game are gonna look back at Endwalker together. The run-up to the expansion itself was absolutely wild. Shadowbringers had been a massive boom for the popularity of Final Fantasy XIV on the whole, and as the culmination of a 10-year saga loomed ever nearer, with some of the most hyped new job additions in the game's history, excitement was at an all-time high.
You know, it's kind of interesting because I consider the end of Shadowbringers to almost be like an Endwalker memory.
I think when Endwalker came out, it was the first time I truly was considering myself as a Final Fantasy XIV content creator. I think the biggest milestone for me was actually being able to take part of the Endwalker media tour.
It just felt like Endwalker's anticipation and the anxiety of it coming out, it was like twofold. So it feels to me like an extension of Endwalker.
Endwalker released. The main scenario was the densest yet, packed with emotional moments, intense encounters, and a real canon ending for the saga that had been slowly building up since A Realm Reborn. At level 83, we went to the moon and battled toe-to-toe with an antagonist that had been looming in the background forever, in a trial that many didn't expect to come so fast.
I did not expect him as the first primal fight. So when we got the reveal and saw him in the flesh, my mind was blown! His design was absolutely crazy and exactly what I was hoping for, not to mention how wonderful his theme music and Japanese voice acting were. 11 out of 10 would watch him get sundered again.
We travelled through the impending doom of the final days, made a gambit that saw us venturing to the world unsundered, reuniting with Emmet Selk in Elpis.
When I reached Elpis in MSQ, and I ran around thinking that it was a total dream simulation similar to the city of Amarot in Shadowbringers. And then when it dropped and I had like a shocking plot twist I accidentally set up for myself, I was sassing Emmett back the whole time, and I had this sudden realization that he was real and actually standing there. Emmett will remember this.
We discovered the existence of Meteion, the cause of the final days, and about the power of Dynamis, before setting a course to the universe's edge to stop her, besting Heidelin along the way.
I could probably spend hours talking about how impactful the story was for me, how much I love the characters. My character stumbles upon Alice and Grahatia sleeping, and they were like studying or getting ready for something, but they were both like sound asleep. So it was just this really simple interaction where my character stumbles beside them and then kind of just sits down beside them and closes his eyes. It was, I don't know, it was just this very like peaceful, calm moment despite everything going on.
The memory that stands out the most to me in the Endwalker story was when Urianger spoke with Maburida's parents and her mom gave him a hug, because I'd been saying for so long that someone needs to please give him a hug, and she finally did, and I'm a crybaby, so I kind of lost it and I couldn't stop crying.
The promise that we were able to keep with the Crystal Exarch for us to be able to continue those adventures and make Graha's dream come true, that was something very special to me.
And then, as we trudged through the dilapidated Ultima Thule, experiencing the remnants of bygone civilizations, losing our friends one by one, the music kicks in as we walk ever closer to the end.
That climb in Ultima Thule, yeah, that was a very fun, very gut-punching, but fun memory.
Remembering everything that's happened throughout the years, right? Listen to the lines and voices of the characters that we met and loved, and so many emotions combined.
You know, with everybody saying their goodbyes, oh my gosh, I was sobbing my little heart out. It was so memorable. I loved it.
The culmination of a 10-year story, hearing all the classic voice lines we've heard all throughout the story, really just, it hit different.
Probably like the most powerful moment in Endwalker for me. Like I'm pretty sure I was like bawling, like in tears, just like I was inconsolable.
Thinking about even all the struggles that we face and how many times we think there's no more hope or we can't go on, and yet we still do, and we seek those bigger answers in our lives together to give meaning to, you know, our lives and others. It's just like, oh, it got me so good. I just even thinking about it makes me emotional.
I would love to say that the people who were around for my journey, including to the end of 6.0 and waiting with me, celebrating with me, is something I will forever cherish.
There is always darkness and difficult times, but there is always light, and what's most important is to keep moving forward, to forge ahead.
Endwalker was just such an unforgettable expansion.
Then came that final trial on solo duty, facing off against Meteion, and then your final confrontation with Xenos to the backing of the booming soundtrack.
One of my favorite things about Final Fantasy XIV is its amazing music, and so the piece that plays during this trial is super spectacular, especially when you hear that it combines so many different themes from past fights throughout the Warrior of Light's journey. So hearing all of these during the culmination of what essentially is the end lets you have a really, really amazing recollection of just how far you've come.
The ending solo duty is definitely the greatest piece of content this game has ever created. It's just an absolute masterpiece.
The music and, you know, like the Scions are there like giving you their prayers and like it's kind of like, well, this is part of the moment that we've been fighting for. Like the music that plays is like so empowering. It's pretty epic.
The first month of an expansion, to me, has always been a very special time. The update loop is yet to kick in, jobs are still very much up in the air, and everything feels so fresh and magical. All of your friends are coming back to the game, and everybody wants to do everything.
I went into the end room. I went on the bed, and I actually logged out the game. Luckily, I'm from the UK, so I'm playing on the NA servers, so I managed to slip back in quite quickly.
A 1 month period when the expansion came out before Savage got released. Experiencing the MSQ, doing the extreme trials as a static, theorizing Savage mechanics, and everyone trying to optimize their jobs was such a cool experience.
The first month before Savage and all that, and you're just left to kind of get through MSQ, do the extremes, level the jobs, just experience the start of an expansion is a really, really cool process to me. It's kind of the same for every expansion, but this one especially. Being able to share that as well, it made it a lot more unique for me. And it was a lot of fun, man.
The time when everyone was waiting for the Chi fate, and someone typed the entire B-movie script, so that was, that was pretty funny.
We tried the solo in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High on Reaper and Sage. And you only really get one chance to do it on a job that no one has really ever touched before, and that's always such a fun experience.
This one, I love this one. This is definitely my favorite.
Then came the eagerly awaited first raid tier. First Savage tiers always see the highest player engagement, and Asphodelos was one that lives fondly in the memories of many. This was the first foray into raiding for a lot of people, easing them gently in with Erichthonius and Hippocampus, building with Phoenix, and the finale of Hesperos and his two forms presenting the highest challenge.
For me, it would be getting into raiding. Through people willing me to go in and do it, I decided to jump into raiding properly for the first proper time.
Completing my very first week 1 in the first raid tier, we had 6 out of 8 with COVID-19, and we still managed to pull through and get the job done.
I just remember the first Savage tier and being scared and trying to pick my new job. Like, what job do I want to play? First time entering the party finder. It was just a whole new world.
I really wanted to blind prod the new fights when they came out because I love puzzles and trying to solve things, figure things out.
I was very scared, but also very excited. And now I'm so glad I did because it's one of my favorite things to do in Final Fantasy XIV.
And I put together groups for each Endwalker tier and was able to do all of them blind, and I am so glad that I did.
Being like the first double ranged comp to clear both Asphodelos and DSR. It wasn't really intentional, like it wasn't really a goal, just the way it turned out. Since at the time everyone was dumping on ranged anyway, things were undertuned. And so kind of defying the meta and just watching all the discussion about it was like a really cool experience and a really cool memory to me.
I had a lot of personal accomplishments in Endwalker that I'm pretty proud of. I did my first real Savage raid in Asphodelos. I cleared my first tier basically on content in Abyssos.
Island Sanctuary offered a new type of lifestyle content altogether, intending to be a place to relax, gather, and catch new additions for your little homestead.
I think my favorite part about Endwalker is when I was watching the live letter for Island Sanctuary and I pretty much started crying out of happiness. I think I was just so excited about how they were trying out something brand new. And it's like a lifestyle content, just literally everything I've always wanted in Final Fantasy XIV.
The Myths of the Realm Alliance raid series was also implemented, alongside a plethora of side stories to add depth to the game's world.
My favourite memory of Endwalker was playing through some of my favourite pieces of story content and realising that it was all completely optional side content. I went into the Alliance Raid series completely blind. I had no idea what to expect and it totally blew me away. I think some of my biggest grins came from that questline. It was so fun. The fights were incredible, the story really interested me, and this came just after I played through the whole Pandemonium story, and I sat there thinking, wow, all of this is so top-notch quality. I really loved it, and it was that sinking realization of this is all totally optional, and yet it's giving peak MSQ vibes.
In patch 6.1, Crystalline Conflict was added, with the largest singular update FF14 PvP has seen in recent memory. A fast-paced, 5v5 objective-based game mode to replace the Feast.
It was such a shock to see this new mode coming out. It was exciting to see Yoshi P and the devs get so excited for it and playing it when they were first showcasing it. And then in patch 6.1 it was released and we all got to play it alongside the job reworks, because every job was changed from, you know, having really niche role-based abilities to like having individual kits with their own self-sustain, like unique limit breaks, and just so good how the jobs are played right now in PvP. It was nice to see the community get really excited for Crystal Conflict. I remember in the Twitch directory, like almost every streamer and person was like at least trying Crystal Conflict and ranking up in Season 1.
In the same patch, the long-delayed and massively anticipated first Endwalker Ultimate released. Dragon Song's Reprise was the hardest fight the game had ever seen at the time, and combined heavy storytelling elements into the phases to weave together one of the most cohesive, adored fights we will likely ever see. The World Race was also, in my personal opinion, the pinnacle of the streaming category for FF14 during Endwalker.
They were just so hard. Just so hard, and you know, if you've ever done an ultimate, you know that feeling when you finally clear it. It just feels so damn good.
It was a blast. It was really, really fun.
That was a group of people I had been raiding with for years at that point, and it was by far the most trying experience that we had had together as a crew.
Dragon Song's Reprise was especially just... It took so long, and I tried so hard, and just clearing it felt so awesome. And I miss this group so badly.
It's always tough spending 12 hours a day for 15 days with the same people sitting at your desk and trying to maintain your sanity when going through the trials and tribulations that DSR was.
LB whenever you can.
Come on.
Avenge myself.
Kill him! Kill him! Yes!
Yes! Whoa! But at the end of it all, I mean, just hearing a bunch of grown adults break down in tears over the finale, trying to watch the end cutscene and like read the lines, but I can't see through the tears kind of situation.
I cried when I cleared Dragon Song's Reprise. This is the biggest reaction I've ever gotten out of a game. Ever, I think. I don't cry much. I started crying.
My favorite fight of all time. I love that fight to pieces. All that really just made Endwalker something special.
I've never done anything as hard as that before. My static was on the cusp of crumbling down, of getting destroyed before we even cleared the fight. On the day that we were about to disband, we managed to clear. It was on our last pull as well.
It was a shock to all of us on how hard it was, but we managed to get through it week 3, and I would say that was it. It was an ultimate that made me cry, and that, you know, it was tough, and it was a very fun fight. Very, very fun fight.
FF14 also saw representation at Awesome Games Done Quick, with the Palace of the Dead floors 171 to 180 and all of its tricks being showcased to the wider gaming community.
I still can't believe I was even on that show, representing Final Fantasy XIV, doing Deep Dungeon as a speedrun. And I can tell you that was probably one of the coolest gaming moments I've ever had in my life.
Role-playing saw a bit of a surge earlier in the expansion too, as content creators began to visit clubs and parties, and the player base on the whole took to them with reckless abandon.
We all kind of simultaneously got really into the partying and nightclub scene, and so it seemed like every night somebody was at a different venue, and we'd go and hang out there. You know, you'd pull up Twitch, see somebody live, and you'd ask, okay, hey, what venue are you at? And then you'd log into the game and go and find them and hang out. And we'd always end up staying until after the places closed, after the events ended, the DJ stopped, and then, you know, we'd just be hanging out in like empty clubs. Sometimes we'd get kicked out, they'd lock the house. I got to know a lot of great people that way. I made some pretty good friends. And it's actually the reason that I turned my house basement into a pseudo nightclub that I technically never finished.
I still think about it to this day. There was a Harshified who was RPing with me since Realm Reborn, and then the Vault happened. The Harshified left my party and I didn't see them for like weeks afterwards, and I was so heartbroken, and it really felt like I lost a friend in that moment. And we're friends to this day. It's just those moments of people making my story feel more real and deep, personal to me, is something I will always cherish.
Fishing is more popular than ever, making for simultaneously some of the most relaxing and least relaxing side content the game has to offer. With both a major ocean fishing update and new big fish to hunt, this was a time sink for many.
A couple of months ago, I started the big fish shenanigans, and I've converted people over, and I will convert more people over.
I really got into fishing. Not just big fishing, but fishing as a whole. I really like to joke about it, but fishing in Final Fantasy really changed my life in a positive way. I have a personal goal before Dawn Trail to finish catching all of the big fish in the game, but all I am missing is Lancet. I met my partner through our similar interests of struggling while big fishing, and we really bonded with each other while going on multiple fishing boats together.
And I was hooked instantly. Man, I tried so hard and I stayed up for months, and I set alarms for 2 a.m. just to get like things like Lancet, Cinder Surprise, you know, the really tough ones like that, Stethecanthus, things like that. Big fishing is awesome, and if you haven't tried it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's a great thing to start working on.
The feeling that you get when you catch a new big fish, oh my gosh, nothing can compare. It's so exciting. If anyone hasn't done big fish before, I so recommend it. It's such a great time.
We also saw, at long last, the introduction of a brand new data center, which had been requested for almost a decade. This gave a new home to many players.
Finally getting the Oceanic Data Center and our OCE servers. I've been waiting for our servers for like 7 to 8 years, so it was just so exciting for them to finally announce Materia DC, and for us from Australia and New Zealand to finally have a place to call home. And it's been so much fun trying to get people together on this data center and really just lifting everyone up.
In 6.3 came Endwalker's second ultimate, the Omega Protocol. This one was even harder than the paradigm-shifting DSR, and was accompanied by more than a little bit of controversy alongside its world progression. For those that climbed this mountain to the peak though, it was truly an unforgettable accomplishment.
I really enjoyed the fight. I even was the one to manually mark people for Run Dynamis Sigma because I was insistent we do this legit. On the final raid night, the final pull, we buckled down and killed this thing. On patch, we killed the Omega Protocol, and I broke more than even the Endwalker story broke me. I always feel such relief after an ultimate clear, but this one was different, and will probably be the only one like that. I felt 100 pounds lighter when that clear scene started.
I don't think anything compares to the feeling of relief and excitement from seeing that 1% enrage on top and then going in the next time and like killing the boss. Hearing that last LB go off, having everyone in the party like screaming, like in excitement, not in pain and agony, but like actually everyone being super hyped about it. Just there's nothing that compares to that feeling. And I think clearing top was my best ultimate experience, just because by the end of it, I've never seen so many people excited.
I had my friends rally and help me get that clear, and it was after recovering from my stroke too. So just to bounce back from that, to do all that prog, and to be with my friends for that clear really meant something to me. I was pretty emotional. I was probably most emotional after clearing top, just from like all the work we put into it and just everything we went through to get there.
I wanted to clear DSR and top on content, which I managed both times. I'm very proud of that. Hoping to do the same in Dawn Trail.
Not only was the fight the hardest thing that they've ever introduced into this game, but I'm very proud of our group that we managed to stick together until the end. We started with the same 8 people as we finished it with. I don't really think we thought about replacing members along the way, so even though it took a very long time and it was quite a struggle, I'm very proud of the group that we managed to stick together with the people that we had, and that we also managed to clear it without having to resort to things like auto markers.
It's the most epic ultimate clear that I've experienced, and all the hard work and long hours of raid paid off. We had a few enrage pulls, and just be able to get the clear and seeing the support from the community that has been cheering on us since the beginning, you know, it was just amazing.
It was our first time really pushing hard to finish an ultimate quickly, and as the raid leader of my group, I was so proud of us clearing week 6.
The second iteration of LunarCon, a Final Fantasy XIV convention that takes place in the game itself, complete with meet and greets, panels, and events also took place.
LunarCon, the first one, is still very, very special to me, because the one thing that I always like to do, especially in Final Fantasy XIV, is connect with my audience and with the 14 audience in general. And we thought that making a in-game convention was the good way to go, because I was always doing like small things, like small costume contests or hosting events.
Endwalker also saw the uprising of multiple community-led projects to help players progress and clear endgame content with a collective of dedicated helpers.
I help run a project that's meant to help people learn and progress and eventually clear the ultimates for the first time. At the beginning, we were barely even a party, man. It was like maybe max 5 of us just jumping into Party Finder. Now we have 7 dedicated squads that help out in all the ultimates, like on a straight up weekly schedule. I believe it's really healthy, you know, that people just go back in to help their friends out.
Meeting so many people in the raiding community, you know, helping with clears, and just it's been crazy, and that was just amazing. I love that.
To date, the Ultimate Project has helped over 1,200 players get over the finish line and join the ranks as new legends. There's even a series of in-game aquariums that players can go and visit to check out the game's myriad aquatic life.
Opening the Eorzean Aquarium, that was an absolutely memorable evening, and it continues to create so many fun memories throughout Endwalker that I hope we can continue to carry through into Dawn Trail.
But to me, and I'm sure many of you, my most memorable moments were those that I made with my friends. Final Fantasy XIV is a social game, and there are so many people that have made lifelong friends and treasured memories from their experiences in this game.
The Arberts that was always going around with me traveling during Shadowbringers, I loved them, I adored them. I'm pretty sure they are why Arbert's my favorite character, because I never felt more of a deep connection.
My most cherished memory for Endwalker is finding a sense of community as predominantly a solo player in other games that I had done, and really feeling welcomed into those communities that might even be considered to be a little bit standoffish or on their own.
Definitely all the time I spent with my static Sleepocat, doing Savage and Ultimate Prog and speed killing. I developed a lot as a player throughout Endwalker and created so many friendships along the way. Meeting my static members in person during FanFest was also an amazing experience as well, and I can't wait till the next FanFest when we can meet again.
I've met some of my closest friends, and they are amazing.
FF14 has the ability to bring people together. With Dawn Trail being touted as having an increased focus on group content, I feel very positive about the moments that we'll share with friends old and new in the next expansion. The Criterion Dungeons were a very pleasant addition to the standard content cycle over the last few years, with Mount Rockon, Alo Alo Island, and the Syldian Subterrane, each providing a new challenge in the light party department.
It's one of my favorite things to do in Final Fantasy XIV. It led me to try Ultimates and the Criterion Savages, and nothing beats the moment of clearing content for the first time and just being like, yes, I did it, I'm getting better.
Completing the latest Criterion Savage and achieving best in slot before the relics were released.
We also received the first new deep dungeon in over 4 years.
My favorite memory from Endwalker has actually been the deep dungeon Eureka Orthos, mostly because it sort of put the two that came before it together to create what I see to be not necessarily the perfect deep dungeon, but a step towards it.
I went in there with 3 other deep dungeon veterans, and we've all been grinding this content for the last many years, so entering something that's new but still familiar was a breath of fresh air. One of us got one-shot by a bomb on the first 10 floors, and we were all like, holy crap, I can't wait to see how hard and crazy the later floors get.
Eureka Orthos had challenging bosses that honestly surprised me, with mechanics that could be very easily attributed on some of the fights to an extreme fight. Not quite, maybe, but with that sort of, back-to-back succession, a lot of the fights executed those mechanics back-to-back, which was very surprising to me.
Something that we and the community had been waiting for almost 4.5 years for a new deep dungeon to show up. And that was one of the coolest things that I had, especially being someone who's doing deep dungeon for so long.
The number one thing that comes to mind would be the time that I spent growing in my deep dungeon journey, pursuing Necromancer on Red Mage was a huge deal to me. It was something that I hard paused all of the MSQ to do, and eventually had the opportunity to meet a bunch of other deep dungeon enthusiasts. I will forever be running the deep dungeons. I find them incredibly enjoyable and fulfilling.
A most unexpected, time-limited collaboration took place too, in the form of the Final Fantasy XIV and Fall Guys collaboration event.
I genuinely enjoyed the Fall Guys event. I think having something to do that is not just raiding, that is not just duty roulette, is really refreshing.
Even during gaps between mainline content, players found things to do. They took on old challenges, enjoyed sides of the game they'd not experienced before, and improved as players.
I cleared Uwu, T, and I'm currently progging through DSR, so I'm hoping to clear that before Dawn Trail and maybe even top in UCOB as well. I've grown a lot as a player in this expansion, and I hope to keep it up in the future.
I never really did ultimates or anything until this expansion, actually. I was able to get a couple of ultimates cleared, trying to still get them all done before Dawn Trail releases. And yeah, just getting to collab and do a lot of raiding has been my big thing for this expansion.
I had never cleared an ultimate until clearing Uwu with some friends and some new friends, and I'm really excited to hopefully one day get more time and energy to be able to do another one. I don't know which one it will be. Maybe I'd like to try and get T.
I managed to clear T this expansion, which was really exciting. Loved that. I also did UCOB too, but T was definitely the big one for me. I had such a great time.
I feel like the content drought that we've had has been a great chance for me to reignite my passion for the game by taking a break from the stuff that started to get a bit mundane and just kind of enjoying the little things that I never really tried to do.
We beat our first ultimate. It was the first time I had been in any raid that wasn't a normal. I had never done an extreme, had never done Savage. We jumped straight into Uwu and ended up clearing that. Went on to go and clear top a few times. So I feel like I've really gone through a lot in such a short amount of time that was all facilitated by the people that I've met and those connections that I made.
And in the twilight of Endwalker's patch cycle, the Final Fantasy XIV FanFests made their returns, giving the player base a chance to meet up in real life once more and celebrate their...
Alrighty, I have returned. Ah! I forgot what I was doing. There we go. Let's do this. It's raid time, guys. I am fucking terrified. I don't think I've ever been this terrified to do something. Wow. Oh. I am genuinely... We got this. We got this. I believe in us. Labyrinth of the Ancients. Alrighty, let me also get this ready. Yep, so the Labyrinth of the Ages, this will be the first one. Then we do Circus Tower and the World of Darkness. Make your way to the gate located to the southeast of... Alrighty, let's do this! My chair is breaking. It's not very happy with me. And I do see the raid right there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we'll probably do one of these tonight, and then we'll finish them off Wednesday. That at least is my plan. Depending on, obviously, how long they take. Realized I'm out of monster. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. That's a door. You're the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask you take the lead for the present. You don't matter enough to ask him of anything. There we go. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is, one might otherwise stroll past them. And explode. And die a heat death. Yippers! No matter how swift they be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Gee, Chief, it's too... Yes, it'll be fine. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. Agreed. Agreed, I'd like to live. I have an idea. Wrap it to a bow and like... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. Oh. Shit. Fuck yeah. Success! We're not all dead. It's working. What, I don't get to use one? Is Wedge or me? Yay, it is mine! Yippee! Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Oreos and a handpicked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What, without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. But they wouldn't give me something to do. I can't just have you guys doing it for me. Do you ever tire of being a right old man? I am. Or, as it seems I will be accompanying you, allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Here we go, Labyrinth of the Ancients is now accessible. This duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance. A squad of 24 adventurers formed of 3 full parties. The battle composition is reserved for large-scale duty only. While you are in an alliance, the class/job icons HP bars alliance members will appear to the right of the party list. By joining forces with the other powers, you can achieve that which would otherwise be impossible. Yeah, so this is my first raid. Damn, this is terrifying. We do not get in now. We actually might have to wait because we're definitely not in active hours. I must run away. Guys, I can't jump into the abyss. This is unfair. This is very unfair indeed. So I'm wondering if you can't fly into that. Well, I can't fly at all. Aww. So fun. It's Patsu Rosa again! Hello. We saw you earlier. Level 43 book to this. Alrighty, so with that, it'd probably be better off for me to end the stream here. I have to obviously have to be up very early tomorrow for this, and now that it's gonna take us a few days to get through all these raids. So, I will be here tomorrow night after the Guild Wars 2 stream, and we'll do one of the raids, and then I'll try to do the others this week as well. We'll see what we can pull off. But thank you all for coming today. It was a very, very fun time. And you know what? Let's I almost forgot. We got to raid somebody. Let's see, who shall we raid? Anybody I know. Do 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 do. Does Muckluck need me? Nope. But are we gonna raid Muckluck? Yes, yes we are. Do do do. Well, thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow.
Oreo_Themanquest raided my stream with 3 viewers.
Oreo, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate you. Welcome. We are currently trying out Returnal. I say trying out. We're like 5 hours into it, and I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to play it all the way. No other fellow ANET partners around, so you're the one I chose. Yeah, I'm glad I made the cut. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of Guild Wars 2 starting from tomorrow.